catch him off. He just called me, said it's about 20 strong. They standing at the door, don't wanna take us on. The ring, let it go about 3 months ago. The pain, the stress that ain't me no more. The girl that they used to know done changed.
What's good, baby? It's your girl, 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓂𝓂𝓅𝓈, Minister of Mission Production. As you guys can see by today's title, we're going to be doing Earth signs and your 30-day prediction for the month ahead. This is timeless, so whenever you find this motherfucking means for you. Now, as you can tell, I do smoke and curse in my readings, and I don't give a fuck about that. So if that bothers you, I won't be the reader for you. You may want to see Indian style because I may step on some toes today. Not everything I'm going to say, nor do I desire to say shit that is just lollipops and daisies and shit like that. I don't care. I'm not the type of reader, never have been, never will be. Only gonna tell you the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. So I do ask the Spirit of living God to protect me as I channel these messages and let these messages be clear, authentic, and for my Earth signs divine path. You may watch this for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're cross-watching for somebody that happens to be an Earth sign, those signs will be timestamped below in the description box. So it's about Capricorn. If you're cross-watching for those, and you're not, like, you could be an Earth sign. Let's just say you're dealing with an Earth sign. I will do specific for those signs at the very end of this reading, and it'll be timestamps. Okay? That could be on my main channel if you're interested in pick a card readings. All that tea is in the description box. Okay. So, we're going to start off, as always, with the Animal Spirit Oracle. Just to see, I want to see, like, where you at right now. Basically. Okay? So, be careful in the next 30 days. Let me not say be careful, because that sounds frightening or whatever. But I would say, make sure you're leaving the house with everything you need. Make sure when you start your day, everything gets started on time and you got everything in order. Because I can see where you might, it's like going, like, you got an audit. You got an interview. You got something due. But wait until the last minute and you think you got everything prepared. Because I feel like you organize things and you might wake up early one day. And it's like, I got everything prepared. How did I forget my damn keys? How do I forget the envelope? How do I forget my shoes? How I make it all the way to work with no shoes? I've done that before. I promise you, I made it all the way to work. Everything in uniform, woke up early and everything. Thought I had time. Spent some time with my granddad in the morning because I was just that early. Had house shoes on when I arrived to work. So something like that might be significant, okay, guys? And I still ended up getting fired that day because I had turned in like a bad, like, doctor's note or whatever, a fake one. Yeah, anywho. But something like that could be significant for somebody that's tuning in today. Okay, it may not happen today, but just keep your head on the swivel when you leave in the house. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you either work in leadership or you work at a job or you go to school, okay, or you do something to where you have to be on point. So make sure you're on point, okay? So, let's see. Give me a card to describe where they're at currently. We're not doing it. Give me one card to describe where are they currently at the time which they find this reading. Okay. Out of your element. Testy. Irritable. Wanting to be by yourself a little bit. It's like I'm avoiding things because I feel like when people come and bother me, then I'm painted out to be the bad guy, but you're fucking with me and you're picking on me. Like you're going out your way to agitate me and to bother me, and I'm minding my business. So for a lot of you guys, you're wanting to spend some time by yourself. You can feel a little bit, for those of you who are feminine energies, who menstruate, I can see where you guys could be experiencing like cramps, a little bit moody. Like I said, it's like a testy energy. Come here, don't push me, because I'm really saying I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's something like that. Somebody here could have been born in the 80s, doesn't have to be. You are one of these people that's agitating you. You might have somebody that's always following you around, like a tail, or somebody that's always like, I don't know, be careful driving. Okay, I'm here trying to catch me riding dirty. Don't be riding dirty, okay? It's like something like that where you think everything's going smooth and it's like some bullshit. But when I think about this right here with this stingray, it feels like for a lot of you guys, it's somebody might just be on your, I don't know, either on your bumper or on your ass, like always in your business. I don't know, maybe you, I don't know why earth signs, but I'm seeing that currently you're in a stage where you might just be trying to sort through some emotions. You might be, it's like you mourning something, but you're trying to process something, to process the loss of something. It could be a person, place, or thing. Okay, possibly a pet for some of you guys. But it feels like for a lot of you guys, I'm trying to make peace with something that is no longer here. Or I'm trying to make peace with the way things are right now. Maybe it's energy surrounding. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not a mean person, but it just seems like everybody has the same complaint. So I'm trying to contain and transmute, trying to figure out where everything is coming from, why people assume that I'm one way, that I'm not. You might just generally be a very reserved person. You're very observant. You're not somebody that just really talks as much. So you're trying to be more sociable, but you're a little bit irritable because you really want to be by yourself a lot of the times. There can also be a lot of pressure to preserve the balance as well. You might be somebody that, how do I say this? Like, some of you guys might be like responsible for something or somebody. And I feel like whatever that you're responsible for, I feel like it's hard to defend it or support it without looking like the bad guy sometimes. So it's like, yes, I have to work, but in order for me to work and provide these kids with everything that they desire and they need and they want, it's going to require me being away sometimes. And it may make it feel like I'm disconnected, but I'm really just putting hours at work so that they can have things they need and they want. For an example, it could also be, sometimes I have to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Like I gave a disclaimer, like I could care less about telling you shit all sugar-coated and stuff, because it's a sugar-free production always around here. It just feels like for some of you guys, you might be that type of person. Like, I'm not going to be that friend to tell you that it's okay to get high all the time, be in the clubs, bro. Like, you need to tighten the fuck up. You might just be that person. And it just feels like the people kind of resent you for it, but it be needed, okay? Like, you have to keep the balance. So you might be the disciplinary at a job or something like that, but people might, I don't know, like you might be the serious person, or you might be the student that takes their stuff seriously, or because the teachers like you to preserve the balance so the kids, because the other kids just don't give a fuck about what they're doing in school, right? Not saying you shouldn't be a kid watching my channel, but hypothetically, right? Or this could just be your story. Like, I have to preserve the balance. I have to be the one to make a difference, okay? Because my siblings didn't make nothing of themselves. I have to make something of myself. I have to preserve the balance. I have to make a difference. Okay, I have to do something different. It's a lot of pressure on me to be perfect. It's a lot of pressure on me to do the right thing, but goddamn, I'm testy. I'm irritable. Okay. There's a lot about wanting to be by yourself and wanting some personal space. Maybe even wanting to do something creative. Some of you guys are really artistic. Maybe you could draw very well. Okay, maybe you can draw or something like that very well, but it feels like you have something that you do to just try to take the ease off, and you just want space to do that without people being in your face or bothering you, or people wanting to attach themselves to what you do for fun. Like, I don't want to, you know. Some of you guys, that's a concern of yours. Like, if I do something that I love doing for fun, competitively, will I still enjoy it? Will I still find like peace in it? Because then that creates space for other people to invade themselves on something that's personal for me, something that's you know what I'm saying. Or people may not give you space to do, or you may feel like that you always have to do something for somebody else. You can't really, like, without feeling bad, you can't really focus on things that you would like to give you like joy. So you're a little bit stressed. Earth signs, okay? You're a little bit stressed. There's a lot of irritability. Maybe you have young babies, or maybe you have siblings you take care of, or maybe you have a niece and nephew you take care of, maybe you have a plinky ass pet. I don't know, maybe I don't know what it is, but it just feels like you guys have a lot on your plate. You might be working in leadership if your job, for instance, and you might work with a bunch of fucking kids. Like, god damn, y'all child, a bunch of immature twats. Like, gosh, y'all are so fucking childish. Like, get a grip on life. Get serious. Can we focus for a second, okay? Because I feel like you can bullshit and you can get shit done. Other people cannot. Okay? So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What's happening next 30 days for my earth signs? How are they being perceived? How are they being perceived? My earth signs being perceived. Okay. I see why there's this pressure, because people are watching you attentively. And it's also like people might pedestalize you, and it also may be to put other people down. And they might be like, see, I really didn't ask for that. I'm not doing shit for recognition at all. It's like people are doing things like, I'm so proud of da-da-da-da. But somebody might also use you to take a shot at somebody else. And that's like, that won't feel good. I don't think that you enjoy that. It's like, you can celebrate me without putting down others. But I do appreciate that my hard work is noticed. Okay, because I didn't think that you noticed the way you fucking be throwing shit on my plate. I didn't think you noticed how hard I was working. But I can see where you are being perceived, especially next 30 days, somebody that's going after things that they need to take care of, getting things done without having to be asked, or somebody that might be a little bit, you might be a little, like, people are perceiving you as going off a little bit more. Maybe you're fed up, maybe you're tired, overwhelmed, but making the best of your situation or your workload. People could look at you as somebody that is free-spirited, maybe even young at heart or something like that. Maybe you are a young person. People could be looking at you as somebody that is doing, like, it feels like that you're, like, frustrated, or people are perceiving you as frustrated a little bit, but getting things done. Like, I'm taking care of everything I need to do, but you might be talking noise. You might be, like, talking a little shit, but things like with the Fool, I feel like this is more so I'm freeing this shit that's been bothering me. It's going to start to bubble to the surface. I'm going to start, like, you might be going off. You might be saying things to people that other people been wanting to say, but they couldn't implement. So, there might be energy surrounding finally, like, finally someone's fucking said it. Like, I'm glad that Earth sign said something, because I was getting pissed the fuck off. Like, thank you, hello. Look at Earth sign. Like, somebody's coming into this situation, they're getting shit done. Finally, a student who fucking cares. Finally, somebody. Yes, thank you. It's like having a student that comes in and it says, like, hey, you guys, like, I really can't focus, or she actually did talk, or actually it was posted. It's like if everybody tried like they didn't have an assignment, it's like, well, I got it done. Okay, so I know I wasn't tripping. It was posted on Blackboard. Okay, that's what I thought. Like, where some other people are trying to get over or being manipulative, there's like energy surrounding, calling shit out. And it's like calling a spade, and it's being like, thank you, finally. Because whatever it is, I feel like it might be with somebody that's a water sign or a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If this is evolving, I feel like that there's a strong Aries here. I feel like someone here might be like, okay, yeah. Like, it's like, I feel like this is some person that's perceiving you as somebody like, I'm proud of you. I feel like somebody that's also perceiving you as something like, I'm glad you said that, because if I said it, it would have came out. And if it's an Aries, they're right. It's like, I'm glad you said something, because if I said it, it would have been a whole thing. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because it's giving that. I don't know why that's significant, but I feel like it's going to make sense in the next 30 days, whatever takes place. Someone is looking at you as being like that. Now you know it's a problem, because if Earth sign say something, Earth sign I always try to make do. They keep their head down, they get shit done. But if Earth sign, by the time they say something, it's a problem. It's a problem. And I also feel like there's energy surrounding Earth sign has worked very, very hard. It's like I've seen them grow and change so much as a person. And you might overhear somebody talking about you in a very positive light. Like, so-and-so used to handle shit in this type of way, and I see them making an effort to be more like, and I see the fruits of their hard work. Like, they came so far. Like, I'm proud of so-and-so. Like, people, and some of you guys, like, it's coming from somebody, it's coming from high places, what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's coming from people that you want to hear it from. People that you want to know that you've made growth and change. People that you want to see your hard work. So, it could come from leadership at your job, because everybody has a boss. Okay, even entrepreneurs have a boss. God and their clients, right? Just like that. Not they're equal to one another, but in essence, right? That's your boss if you're an entrepreneur. As an example, if you're a student, it will be somebody's teacher overhears would be like you might overhear your teacher talking positively about you. If you are a child, you might overhear your parents talking highly about you. If you are a parent, you might overhear your kids talking highly about you. Your parents, okay? Some things of that nature, like someone whose opinion you hold in high regard, saying, yeah, so and so has been working very hard on themselves, and I'm like, yeah, and it's like, I'm glad you've seen that. So let's just say, for those of you who have deadbeat parents, it's like someone finally saying, like, you know what, so and so really isn't doing their part, and it's like somebody might feel like you feeding somebody some information, or somebody may feel like, but I don't think this person is grounded in reality. Whoever feels that way, they don't even matter. They're like barely in the spread. It might be a Cancer. Okay, they're not grounded in reality. They're grounded in emotion. This person could be a Cancer, Gemini, even Aquarius. But this person here is perceiving you as being like, maybe, I don't know. It's like, it's not, they don't think that you're wrong, but they think that you like have been like too harsh. But I don't think that you're being harsh. You're just being peace. Like, I feel like most people are perceiving you, generally speaking, as very frank. Most people are perceiving you as being no nonsense. Most people are seeing you as being sensible. Okay, in the next 30 days. They're also perceiving you as somebody that is very proactive and routine. So it's a lot of energy surrounding. People might be either trying to like take a little shot. Well, I can't even say that because you have been doing good with this. To be honest, like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Actually, Like, you might, it's like if somebody try to downplay some shit, you might call their ass out. And they might be like, you know what, you right. You been on your shit. Let me back up off your nuts. Actually, let me get off your nuts real quick. With this dirt bike here, people might be perceiving you as having too much to focus on in order to be like tidy. People might feel like that. When I think about dirt bikes, I think about mud, I think about tracks, I think about, like, there might also be like the energy surrounding, like, yeah, with the nice word, let's talk about communications. Like, something you're saying is tracking, like, that tracks about that person, or that makes sense. You know, I see why they feel that way. Yeah, that sounds like this type of person, so I see why they went off like that. But yeah, because they always doing shit like that. And I'm glad somebody called them out, because if I would have said that shit, then it would have been a problem. And it's like, go ahead. In between the lions, we're in between the lions. It could involve a Leo too. Okay, but it's like in between the lions. When I think about that show, I think about like reading, like books. I think about literature. So you might read somebody and people are gonna be like, yeah, that part, that fucking part, that's way. So that's how you'll be perceived over the next 30 days. I don't know what's happening, but shit, I got the gist. Oh, excuse me. So, my allergies acting up. Excuse me. God bless me. Thank you for those of you who said sees you. Okay, so let's see what changes you can expect to see in your health, Earth signs. Okay. What change can they expect to see in their career and finances for the month ahead? Excuse me. What changes can they expect to see in love for the month ahead? Okay, well, how can they flourish? Alright. So, what you aren't seeing is the King of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. You are attractive to a lot of people. More than the person that don't appreciate you. I hope you guys can hear me. Hold on. Signs, but listen. Let me tell you one thing. What you need to know, just off rip, this person that act like they just so over you, like they don't want you, I'm telling you now, it's a lot of people who do, and who will be very happy. Okay, I'm just telling you the truth. Who be very, and I'm not saying that they just disregard you entirely, but this feeling like I'm not enough, you're like, that's the problem. Like, that's, we need to remove, we're giving somebody too much power to dictate how worthy we feel. I just need to remind you, you the one, not the two, not the three, the one. You understand what I'm saying? Just offer it. Now, what changes can we expect to see in your health is what I asked previously. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, first of all, your skin is looking better. Your attractiveness is increasing. People are noticing you. Okay, it's also about energy surrounding you. Might be aging a little bit more. It's about you is maturing in like your physical appearance, your physique, something is maturing. But I feel like it's received well by people. So it's like, you know how when you get your grown man or your grown woman body, as an example, or it's like when if you was broke out, it's like finally understanding how it works out for your skin, or you get a more suitable, more mature look if you change, like you know, because me personally, I don't like to see mamas in no BBL fashion. I don't like the boutique, like I don't like the Facebook Marketplace look on my aunties. I don't, because I just feel like that it's so much. This is a personal opinion, but for me, I just feel like it's such a fucking flex to be able to say, bitch, I'm 40 and I'm here. Trying to look like young girls who are lost is crazy. Why are you looking behind you? Why? When you look good, like where your age? Because how many of your partners didn't make it here and can say they accomplished as much? Man, well, you better wear that auntie look. Man, I can't wait till I'm fully grayed out. I'm finna dye my hair back black up now, because I'm tired of the colors. I'm tired of trying to look like something that I'm fucking not. At the end of the day, I've been on this earth 25 years, and I look like this. This is what I'm gonna look like. We gotta make peace with some things, okay? We gonna have to do natural, so we can, you know, I'm just ready to go and switch and shift into my grown woman, because I'm an auntie. Yes, I'm really an auntie in real life. Like, I got a little girl that's looking up to me. I can't walk around looking like no hoochie mama. It's more to life. I can look good with covering up. Something like that can be significant as in the whole, like, type of mentality. Like, you could be switching up, like, yo, I say all that to say, you could be switching up like your whole little style. Like, I don't really want to look like the rest of you. To be honest, I actually now I see why the aunties in church or the mama, the grandmothers in church, they would, because I low key, yeah. It's getting to that point where it's like embracing the shift and the change, okay, that you are having. We're going at a maturity to your look, and it's wearing well. Some of you guys are graying more, and the shit looks good. It actually makes people like you more. You look more attractive as the older you get, the more beautiful you look. I'm just telling you, earth signs. But that's the earth sign thing. Y'all get better with time, just like a tree does, just like any other plant. Like, it gets better as time, as grow. Like, but except you guys are more like trees because y'all are timeless. Y'all are firm. Y'all live longer. The longevity. Trees get only more and more beautiful as the older they are. It's something like that. Like, it's something about you get. I don't know. Some of you guys, you also wearing like some of your weight better. Okay, not saying that if you are unhappy with where you are with your weight, not saying you have to stay there, but I feel like you're learning ways to dress around your size. You maybe be buying new clothes, or you might be learning to dress like more so your age. It's not your size, your age. Okay. So yeah, that's for somebody, because somebody here, it's like your peers might be trying to look like kids, or might be trying to wear too little shit, and it's like, you know what? Fuck them skinny jeans. I'm a grown ass man. I'm finna wear, what I know suits me and suits my shit. It's like something works for you. You finally got a niche. You're glowing. Like maybe you cut your hair or something like that. Maybe you got a shape up. Maybe you grew your hair. I don't know. Something is looking nice. Okay, so whatever you've been doing to your physique or your physical appearance, I feel like you're going to see the benefits of that. If you made healthier changes regarding your diet, you're going to start to see that. If you changed a skincare product, because this revolves your health as well, I feel like your skin is looking a lot better. Okay, I say all that to say, and that's affecting your mental health with all things considered. I see you mentally evolving. Now, when it comes to your physical health with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, I feel like that there might be some things that you may not like about yourself physically, and it might be for some of you guys surrounding weight gain. Somebody here could be uncomfortable with the attention that they get as a result of gaining a certain amount of weight, and that's an insecurity which is affecting our mental health, but it's also affecting our physical health, because I can see where you guys are, and I can see where someone's gaining some more weight. Okay, and if that's something that is an area of like consciousness, I can see where that's going to be something that you're going to be working on, and by working on it, you're going to start to see the benefits of it very quickly in the next 30 days. So that's very good. So if you don't like what you look like, the fact that all you have to do is dedicate yourself to change, and you're going to start to see positive changes almost immediately, that's a blessing in itself. So we can praise God in advance. Amen. Yeah, so what's happening? We see it regarding your finances and career. I'm seeing that you were, maybe something is closing out. Maybe you were like, okay, I'm walking away from this, or it's like, okay. For some of you guys, it's like leaving a job, or maybe missing out on an opportunity. Like, hey, I'm going to step down. I'm going to pass on that position. I'm going to pass on that opportunity so that I can spend some more time focusing on myself. Some of you guys could be going back to school, or some of you guys made a different decision. Like, I do better. Like, if I take that, or it could have been like, I'm turning down that position because if I go to that role, I already do. Like, it's like I may have a lot of work, but for what it seemed like, but I probably breeze through this. Like, if anybody else is doing my position, they will be struggling really hard. But this is easy for me. If I was to go do the other opportunity, I might be getting more money, but it'll be harder for me because I will have to actually work. I'm kind of breezing where I'm at. I'm kind of cool where I'm at. But I feel like it looks like other people would be saying what you're doing is hard. It ain't hard for you. So something like that regarding your finance career. Some of you guys, it could be like, I'm going to school. Some people will say describe as being very difficult. If you're somebody that does something in the office and you're superior, you have to do a lot of like scrutinous work that requires like accuracy, and it requires like, things just being in detail and very minutious, like being, how do I say, analytical. Right? If that's not hard for you guys, you're like, it's just, I'm processing information. I can really cram this shit in the night, and it's nothing for me. And I would enjoy it, mind you. Like, it wouldn't even be difficult. Like, I enjoy learning new things. I accept the challenge. It's like, whatever it is with this career, it's like, y'all gonna give me a raise anyway. Or y'all gonna give me my degree anyway, because I'm gonna pass. Like, I'm not gonna go to that position and then have to actually do the most when I'm chilling. That's kind of what I see. Somebody pass it up on something. I could also see with the Lovers being here, it's like, yeah, and the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna take away too much time from my family, more than what it already has for some of you guys. Like, I'm gonna do something new, and I can still be present. Like, what the heck? What the hell happened on my camera? But it's like, I guess hopefully you guys can hear that, but I was like, I'm still going to be of assistance and be present for the moments that matter, for the people that matter the most in my life. It's kind of where I feel like you guys are going to be at regarding finances and career in the next 30 days. Excuse me, I take a sip of my okra water. So, the King of Pentacles and the Lovers and the Ace of Wands indicates to me that I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be like, it's like being very honored that you had the opportunity to make a choice. It's a turn down thing. That's in itself is going to be solidifying. Like, I know I'm doing good because I could have made any mistake.
He loves me not. The Trap Tarot Minister makes sure you never have to worry or wonder. Clarity is just a click away.
You guys heard me, but all that dimming and shit, it was throwing me off. But essentially, okay, essentially, in finances, I see everything moving pretty good. You're not stressed. You're actually in a position where you can turn down shit. And it's like I'm prioritizing. And it's not at the expense of myself. I'm not declining or losing anything by choosing myself and what matters to me. I'm actually blessed in order to have like that security and like the opportunity to not have to choose between providing for my family and being present. Like, that's something that is positive. So earlier when I was talking about that being potentially an issue for some of you guys, I see it working itself out and being resolved. If that's something that you're currently stressed about, I feel like it's working itself out because now there's more help. There's more, like, in a sense to where your faith is creating opportunities in your reality. Okay, so I did ask about love. Womp, womp, womp. We did get the 3 swords, right? If you guys have ever gotten a tarot reading before, you already, I mean, look at the card. That's in itself. So, I'm gonna be honest, if you're dealing with somebody, if there's a divine feminine energy here, I'll just say it like divine feminine or divine masculine energy. Doesn't mean it's male and female, male, you know, it doesn't mean that. I'm talking about energy. We possess divine feminine and masculine energy within us all. You put yourself wherever you need to be, based off the storyline I'm getting from here. But I feel like there's a divine feminine energy here that feels scorned, and they're not willing to let go or move past something that is taking place. It also feels like this person here might not have made peace with things at the time which the trauma initially hit, so it may be coming up and manifesting later down the line. And I feel like this is somebody who may come across as like rude or snippy because they suppress so much of themselves up into this process. And I feel like it's coming out. And I feel like this is somebody who says things that they say things to hurt you. Or maybe they withhold information, or somebody says, let me not say things to hurt you, say things to hurt the divine masculine energy, or they withhold communication from the divine masculine on purpose in order for them to, in order to project how they feel to that person, because it's almost like they perceive this other energy is not being present, not caring at all. So it's like I'm at my wit's end is what I feel like the divine feminine energy is getting. The divine masculine energy is looking at the situation surrounding like this divine feminine here needs to get a grip of themselves. They're catastrophizing, they're creating conflicts where there doesn't need to be conflicts. I thought we moved past that. If we move past it, why is it still coming up? I don't want to argue. If I feel like you're going to argue, I'm just going to remove myself because I have no desire to argue with you. I have no desire to be at war with you. If I say I love you, I'm present. That's it. That's where we're at. I love you and I'm present. We're present in this moment. But anything outside of that, I won't reduce myself down to give anyone the satisfaction of bringing out the least in me. Not at this stage in my life. It's where I feel like the divine masculine is. I feel like the divine feminine here is placed on like, well, and it's almost like the divine masculine feels like, well, when I wanted to talk about it, you didn't want to talk about it, and I don't want to hear about it now. Like, or, you know, it's like, I thought that that was so, you know, whatever. Divine feminine feels like, well, this is something that bothers me, and I'm going through something, and you should be able to honor, respect, or pay attention to the fact that I'm going through a storm. I'm acting out. This is because I'm hurting. You should address the pain, not necessarily what I'm saying. And it's like, all the care and the consideration that I put into this situation, I'm not seeing it reflected. You guys have different love languages. I could tell y'all that off rip, and I can just say with the hang one here, it's like an energy surrounded being feeling stuck or trapped, or feeling like it's feeling like, well, I still feel tied or indebted to this person. This is not somebody that I want to up and leave. It's not somebody I'm like thinking about or considering like it being a forever end. It just might be like a separation between marriages. It might be a discontentment, or like it's like not talking or being on bad terms, and neither one of you want to be here. But it's like the hardest thing ever is loving one another and being incapable at this moment, at least for the next 30 days, of expressing it in a way that the other person can receive it properly as what it is, love. So that's what I'm seeing happening in the next 30 days in love. Regarding like how can you flourish, we have the Devil, we have the Death card, we have the Nine of Pentacles. I can see where when people are enticed you to conflict, or they do little mean shit, you're being called to be the bigger person. You're also being called to walk away from people who just like to gossip. There's a lot of gossiping people. Try not to attach yourself to gossip, okay? Especially when it involves family. Do not get tied into family gossip. Do not get swooped up in that, because I feel like that there's some half-truths that are being said. There's different perspectives that are not, like, I feel like this could be somebody that could be that cool with the person that they was talking about, you two. So also, it's about something, don't take that personal either. If somebody here is making a post, it isn't inherently like, whether this person here it could involve a Capricorn or Aries or Scorpio, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm kind of picking up on the energy surrounding, like, don't take everything personal. Don't take everything as a shot, because you might think somebody's shooting shots at you and they not. You might think someone is like shooting slugs and they might not be. Or you might have a connection with somebody and this person here gets so comfortable because you always gossiping with them. They think that they can gossip about this person to you, and this ain't that. So just try not to. Don't even indulge. And if you have somebody around you that is always gossiping, try to encourage a lighter conversation. And that might be what's causing this pleasure and this contentment and like certain connections. Because I can see in platonic connections, they might be your friends, be like, nigga, I ain't just sitting around all day not doing shit. What the fuck? I know I don't have time for that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm on my shit. And people might feel like you're no fun or whatever the fuck. It is what it is. But fuck, I got responsibilities out this bitch. Sorry you don't. Whatever. Like, you might have to turn down some shit. You might have to, like, and it might be in order to elevate your surroundings and like the temperature check. That's why I feel like people feel like you know what, you right. You right. Like, that tracks. That is, it's like letting people know I don't really, like, maybe people feel uncomfortable even doing messy shit or weird shit around you on some shit. Letting the standard be known. I'm not a horrible person, because people already talk about how good and how hardworking you are. So when your standard is, I don't want, like, people feel like they got to put down somebody to stand next to you or to coexist with you. Let it be known you don't have to be that. And you don't have to be harsh and manipulative. It don't have to be mean. It don't even have to be, like, belittling. It could just be changing the topic. You understand what I'm saying? And because I feel like, how can you flourish? Avoiding messy people, avoiding messy tendencies, avoiding gossip, avoiding negativity, avoiding speaking ill of people. So if you see somebody that's living a different lifestyle to you, you don't have to comment just because you disagree. Everything that deserves a reaction or response. So if this is where you end, it's been a pleasure reading for you guys, for my beautiful earth signs. We're going to move on to the cross watchers portion. If you happen to be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Not Capricorn. Capricorn. What is that? So who got an accent? Capricorn. That's so funny to me. Let's see. That's hilarious. Let's see. If they're dealing with a Taurus. Let's go. If you're dealing with a Taurus. This Taurus might be a cat attached to a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because I just see the Queen of Cups. Okay, I feel like this Taurus here is somebody that I feel like whatever they gonna go with, whatever another person say. I feel like if you're dealing with Taurus, like, I feel like this person here is somebody that I don't know, they're a package deal with something or somebody. They're a package deal. And I feel like whoever that person is, that person holds more weight to them than you do. For whatever reason. So let's see. I do want a Taurus for the next 30 days. Spirit living godless, vegetable clear, physical for my earth signs of my path. Or for my viewers of my path, excuse me. Because we're at the cross watchers. So if anyone that tunes in, if they're dealing with a Taurus for the next 30 days, what do they know about this Taurus? What do they know about this Taurus? Okay. What do they know about this Taurus? Did this person owe you money? Or this person need money? Person loves you. I feel like this person here, their love language is act of giving. I feel like this person here is somebody that holds you in high regards. I feel like this person here cares about you, but they're very traditional. I feel like what you have known about this person is what it's best. I feel like this person here was being nice. They probably asked you for some money. I don't know if you're going to be getting it back, but they might do something nice for you. They might get a gift. Or this person here, there might be a holiday coming up. Their birthday may be coming up in the next 30 days. They might be a father. Happy Father's Day if you're watching this at the time, which I'm uploading and recording it. Or it might be like energy surrounding with the Knight of Cups. I think this person, I think that they're going to be very grateful for your presence in their life. They're going to take it like they may need you for something or something that you give them. They might really appreciate it. They might cherish it. Like some of you guys, they might gift you something that you're going to hold very near and dear to your heart. Some of you guys are gifting something to this person that's a Taurus that they're going to be like, wow, this is really, thank you. Like it's going to linger with them, okay? Or you're somebody that they hold very near and dear to their heart. And now when it comes to this money that they may owe you, I feel like that this person might not really have had it to borrow. They needed that shit. It wasn't on the I'm borrowing it. They just needed it. Or if you gave them something, they needed it when you gave it to them. So, yeah. The Knight of Cups to me also indicates this person here, they might, I think this is somebody who they might struggle with being consistent with kindness, because this person is a knight. So this person here might be somebody that they may project this into reality. Like people, like I have to do the most for people to like me. So how they, like I said, their love language is acts of giving, like acts of service. You know, like gift giving. So it feels like this person here, if they ever just start acting inconsistent or start acting weird or grouchy because something in regarding their finances and shit, which I already feel like you know that. I also feel like this Taurus here that you're dealing with is very concerned about their family and being a leader or being a protector of their dynamic or a provider of some sort, okay? And that's their number one concern. I feel like the best way to navigate with this person is to be of assistance or stay out the fucking way. So anywho, now let's move on. If you're dealing with a Virgo, if they're dealing with a Virgo, anyone tuning in dealing with Virgo for the next 30 days, what do you have to know? Lots of cards for Virgo. Deal with a Virgo. This person here is somebody that's a little bit melodramatic. This is somebody that's always talking to you about how they're going to one day walk away from something. At least over the next 30 days. And I feel like this person here, they may be making steps for it, but they're going to end up going back to the situation. I feel like this is somebody here who makes, they act like they're a victim to themselves. They act almost powerless and whatever it is. And I feel like if you go out your way to help this person, you're going to be frustrated. Because I feel like this is somebody that might end up I feel like it's somebody that's a little bit, they can help themselves if they wanted to. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I feel like somebody's a little bit melodramatic and whatever it is they're coming to you and like, they have it better than what they make it seem. I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, so if they come to you like something is like a horrible situation, I feel like they have a role to play in whatever it is. They're leaving out a major detail, is what I want to say. This Virgo here that you're dealing with, I feel like with the 8 of Cups, I think this person here is somebody that might have a tendency to respond. They might be overindulgent with certain things. And I feel like it's that I feel like whatever it is, that whatever conflict they're going to come to you about in the next 30 days, I feel like it's surrounding them being like excessive with something. Or like they got so many chances before it got to this point. Like where, you know, it's like I gave you chances before. Like I already told you to get clean. I already told you I don't like that. Or their parents or their boss already told them I don't. And it's like now someone's wanting you to, I don't know. Be careful of somebody trauma dumping, because that's what I feel like this is. I'm looking at this as trauma dumping. I feel like this is somebody that's going through a storm, but they're meant to pray about it and go to God, not you. So just try not to be burdened with anybody else's problems this Virgo in the next 30 days, because I feel like you got your own shit to focus on. Okay? Don't get caught up trying to save somebody from a storm God trying to save them from. God put them through on purpose. Okay? Let's go on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Is that what I called y'all earlier? Capricorns. Okay. So you know what a Capricorn your next 30 days. Spirit living God, what do you know about this Capricorn for the next 30 days? Ooh, be careful how you talk to this person. Be careful what you say to this person. Because I feel like this person here, I don't know. They got somebody else in their ear that might be, how do I say this? Like they sent somewhere, or they just like somebody. Like, I feel like this person here, this Capricorn, they have a lot in common with the Queen of Cups being present. Their mother figure could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer strong, because we have the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. Maybe even Scorpio, but we have air and water for their mother sign. For their mother zodiac sign, whether it's Vedic or Western astrology. Their mom could be a air sign or a water sign. And they're a lot like this person. And I feel like this is somebody here that might, like, you might not even mean something by something, but they're going to take something somewhere else. So you might want to avoid even, because I don't know. Like, especially they got somebody in their ear that's always telling them, like, to instigate conflict. Because if you're not dealing with this person, this mother figure, I feel like this person here will be trying to, I don't know. Like, that's when this person here talks about everything bad that you've ever done. Like, they capitalize on this. So I feel like it's somebody that might be, or their mom might be somebody that's like that. Like, how do I say this? This person look horrible. I just feel like it's somebody that vents and it's really dramatic. Like, really fucking dramatic. But if you and this person have a conflict, this person will, like, capitalize on it. Like, I feel like the person, like, you ever just met somebody that lived through their children? It's kind of giving that. I got several family members that are like that. Like, several. Like, several. This isn't like one person. It's just like so many people. And now that I think about it, I have a lot of Capricorn family members in that tracks. Even my friends that were Capricorns, their mother figures were always kind of like that with them. So it's like not necessarily living through, but it's like living through, like vicariously. It's like your daughter is living your wildest dreams, and like, or you just seeing your daughter grow, like your daughter's your best friend, or like something like that. Like, a lot of people are doopy. Like, everybody I know that's a Capricorn is like best friends with their mom. Either their mom's trying to live through them, or they're best friends with their mom. It's always like that. So something like that could be significant. It feels like that this person here, I'm telling you, like, just be careful with how you talk around this person, or what you say about this person, or what you say. Because this person here, they are sensitive, and I feel like they'll take something somewhere else, and it ain't meant to be that way. It's like my cousin. When I told her I was proud of her, but she took that as shade. And again, she's a Capricorn. She took that as shade because she was like, I'm older than you. And it's just kind of weird to hear you say that. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, how? That's like, I don't know. Like, there's somebody that takes something that's meant to be positive and make you something different, and somebody else to, like, high side about it just because. It's like reminding me of, like, what's that show? Bring It. What was that? The girl Samaj, and then, like, Samaj was getting not chosen for the stands because she wasn't on her shit. But her mama was so fucking delusional. But it took Miss D pushing her, and now she's bad on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? I said she was horrible, but she wasn't better than anybody else. But this somebody, like, everybody on that show feel like that they child was the fucking best and could never do no fucking wrong. Something is like that. Like, something like that may be significant. This person here, they have a hard time holding themselves accountable, or being able, or they don't really, because they are pedestalized in so many degrees, because they are, by comparison to a lot of other people, and to the standards that their parents have put them on, most importantly their mother, they just feel like I don't know, they may not see things as perspective. Like they may lack a certain perspective. Like Samaje was very sensitive. She was crying a lot when I watched this show. Like she was very sensitive, and she was also like shady, just like her fucking mama in the show. And I liked her character. I liked all of them. I didn't dislike nobody, but this is just something that I've grasped when I was watching it from the beginning of the show, moving on up. Something like that can be significant. Like I feel like there's somebody that, like, I don't know. Just be very careful what you say with this person, or how you say it, or what you say around this person, because I feel like this will be somebody that'll like snap on you. So in the next 30 days, I feel like it's an energy surrounding really, I don't know, because this give real big black sheep energy. I feel like this would be somebody that could switch real quick, or in the next 30 days, and they could be shady. So like, don't even, and I feel like, I'm looking at this hand as yours. I feel like this is a vibe surrounding, like, I don't know, like you might, in order to avoid really like shaking somebody's reality is what I want to say. Because I feel like that you could really, like, you see the bigger picture, but they look at these daggers in comparison to this dagger. This person isn't grounded in, like, this particular Capricorn, whatever may happen. Like, I feel like this person might be, like, moody. And it's like, if you catch this person moody or being recluse or anything like that, let them do that. Because they might spaz on you, and you might say some shit, and it might be like, I don't know. You might not even be trying to be mean or rude. It might even be like, you might tell this person something that it's not going to feel good to them, and they might make it bigger even though they know they wrong. And I feel like they're going to go to somebody who's going to tell them what they want to hear. And I feel like it's going to be like, it might turn into like a, I don't know, like a, because I remember at some point, so with Samaje, because Miss D would like not pick up her stance, it was kind of like other people was picking on her for making mistakes. And it's like, you don't have to pick, you know, something like that. Like somebody might just avoid this Capricorn is what I really want to say. Like, be real, I ain't got time to talk, just hi and bye. It's giving that, like, just cordial, keep it sweet, keep it cute. If it ain't something, if it's not girly pop conversation, if it's not beep beep boop beep beep boop. What's that? The episode where Mr. Crab was a robot, or it gotta be real bad. It gotta be where if you don't mind everything you said being repeated, it's cool. Like, it's appeasable. It's all biscuits and gravy out this bitch. Be very careful, because it's not a one-stop shop. And I also feel like this person here, like, this might be somebody that takes something personal, because it's like, you might say something, but it might relate to something that they got going on. So, and I don't know, if they mind your bit, they nosy. I'm gonna say it like that. They nosy, and they pay attention to more than what you think they pay attention to. So take that into consideration. So I don't know who this person is to you. It's different, because I've had several Capricorn friends and family members, so I have no idea who this is going to be for you. Hey, let me know how it resonates in 30 days down in the comment section. So I love you guys to the moon back. And of course, we're host, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Get real insight with pre-recorded tarot readings. Personalized tarot reads by the Trapped Tarot Minister herself. You get to pick an affordable package that fits your vibe. On the website. The best part? Rewatch your reading anytime, anywhere. Keep it for your personal records and track your progress. Clarity, insight, convenience. Book your personalized tarot reading today. Visit the Trapped Tarot Minister. Call for more details. Remember, clarity is just a click away.
Like what you see? If you've enjoyed your free tarot reading, show your support by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It helps the Trapped Tarot Minister reach more people and keep delivering free guidance. There are also other ways to support the channel. Hit the thanks button below to sponsor today's reading, or donate via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Every little bit helps.